Hello and welcome to PSM Speak. When there is an economic crisis in the country, in a democratic country, a welfare state, what is its responsibility towards its employees? The government is expected to go to their rescue and provide them additional relief, more money to them. But is this happening? I am talking particularly about the COVID-19 times. That time people were suffering, so were the employees, the government employees, the pensioners. We know how is our healthcare system, and that time I am just repeating, additional help is required. Did our government provide that? No. On the contrary, to the central government employees, it stopped their dearness allowance, dearness relief, DA, DR to its employees and pensioners. It stopped from 1st January 2020, the installment that was due to them on that date. Again another installment which was due from 1st July 2020. Then 2021 1st January. That means 18 months dearness allowance and dearness relief was not given to the employees. There was a freeze. They said it was suspending it. But the money, whatever the justification, there is no justification at all, whatever the plea of the government. If it has suspended, it should release it subsequently when the economy has improved. That time the government's plea was deficit was increasing and government required to spend more on the welfare schemes to provide help to the people and could save some money out of DA and DR due to the employees. Okay, but it should release that. It hasn't yet released. And unfortunately, to confuse the employees and the retired persons, the pensioners, that there are rumors that the government is going to release that and they are going to get from this month's salary 2 lakh rupees to an officer, so on and so forth. How can we believe these rumors when elections are going on in the country, when the poll code is in force? Can we expect this government to be so generous as to ignore all those things and to allow DA and DR to its employees to show to the world that I am an ideal employer, ideal to the private sector? No, that's not happening. These are simple rumors. In fact, the government very clearly and categorically said that it was not going to give this. Almost she said this on the floor of the House a year back. That was on 3rd March 2023 to be exact, to a parliamentary question. A honorable member, C. Lal Rosanga, asked the government whether the government was going to release these 18 months arrears to the employees. Government did accept that the employees were not paid this money, and it has given the reasons like the high deficit. And when as a part of that question, when the member asked what will be the quantum that the government is going to give, then the answer, Mr. Pankaj Chaudhary, Honorable Minister of State in the Finance Ministry, said the question doesn't arise. When the question to pay the arrears doesn't arise, quantification has no meaning. That is the implication. Yet he gave the figure. That was 34,402.32 crore. How much does it mean compared to the budget of 1 year? Take the recent budget. That means the 1 year expenditure of the government, 47.66 lakh crore. More than 47 lakh crore. Of this 34,000 crore rupees amounts to not even 1%, 0.7%. Given the will, is this an impossible task to the government? So we can understand that this much money is due to the employees and the retirees of the central government, the pensioners, and the government has not made any announcement changing its mind to give this money due to the employees and pensioners. And whatever news that we have been noticing looks to be sheer rumor to me. Let's hope at least the new government, whichever the party is going to form the government after this 2024 elections, will revisit this issue and pass on the benefit to the employees and pensioners, their hard-earned money, the money that is rightly due to them. The DA is dearness allowance. Dearness allowance is on account of increase in inflation, price rise. That is not of the making of the employees, so they should be protected against the price rise, and that is the understanding and agreement with the employees. The government should not breach the trust of the people. Its own employees should allow the benefit that is due to them. Thank you so much for so patiently watching this video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do subscribe. As you know, the subscription is free, but it greatly encourages me to get to you more videos of this type and more frequently. Thank you.